Hey peeps, welcome back to another math vid. And today we are going to be doing properties. And properties are like laws, like kind of like the laws of math, somewhat. So our first question today is, which of the following represents the commutative property? And as most of you would know, the commutative property applies to multiplication and addition, which is basically like, let's say A plus B equals B plus A, and like A times B equals B times A. And it's basically that kind of stuff, like a very simple property. So let's look at these, but be careful though. It does not apply to subtraction or division, and you can kind of see why. Because 8 subtract 2 does not equal 2 subtract 8. It's not A. It's not A. Make sure to not make that mistake. And yeah, it's B, because like, let's say 3 is A and then 5 is B, so it's like 3 plus 5 equals 5 plus 3, and then the other way around as well. So that's basically the commutative property. Alright, now we're moving on to the associative property, which is number 2. Which of the following represents the associative property? Which the associative property is basically like parentheses, the parentheses property or something, quote unquote. So you can do like parentheses on this side equals parentheses on that side, like in this little picture. Let's just add like an addition sign in these. Alright, so basically this plus this in parentheses plus this equals this plus this, these two in parentheses as well. So it's basically like that. And this one only applies to addition and multiplication as well. So make sure not to make that kind of mistake, because it does not apply to subtraction or division, because that would make the equation a little bit wonky. And yeah, so the answer is C. It has to be like a consecutive line of the plus, 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 plus. It cannot be like a mix of multiplication and addition, or that would wonk it up again. Alright, next one. This is kind of like the most complicated, I guess, but it's not that complicated. So number 3. Which of the following represents the distributive property? Which is basically like, let's say you're doing an equation. It's like, yeah, like this is a good example, which is basically the answer. So it's basically 2 times 3 plus 4 in parentheses, which is basically you take apart the parentheses with the 3 and 4. So then it would become 2 times 3 plus 2 times 4. And yeah, that's your end product. So yes, the answer is D. I hope this helped you guys understand a bit more about the properties. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!